You never look at me anymore. Don't you find me attractive?
Of course I still think you're pretty, but why can't you just lose some weight?
You're one to talk. Your stomach is too big, and you know you have diabetes and heart disease.
I just wish you'd try. I miss the way you used to look.
The words they spoke to each other were like little daggers, leaving wounds in their marriage that bleed and never heal. They both felt hurt, neglected, and unwanted. It was as if something had changed between them. They worried that their marriage may be over, and their best days were behind them. They decided to take one last vacation together to see if they could reignite the love and passion they once shared. And that's when the unthinkable happened. Oh God, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there a doctor on board?
Is declaring a medical emergency for passengers.
Roger 3 is declaring a medical emergency.
What happened next is very painful for me to tell. Yet it led to a medical doctor in a faraway country and the discovery of a 2-minute ritual so powerful it would save my 55-year-old father-in-law Dan from life-threatening open-heart surgery and a lifetime of debilitating heart disease and diabetes, while causing him to suddenly lose 9 pounds of deadly belly fat in just 3 days and another 30 pounds a month later without surgery or dangerous drugs, and leaving doctors back home both stunned and amazed. It's true, 9 pounds of pure belly fat in 3 days, and another 30 pounds 1 month later, going from this to this, while simultaneously reversing the symptoms of heart disease and diabetes and restoring the youthful energy, sex drive, and vigor that was believed to be lost forever. And that's not all. Dan's 48-year-old wife followed the exact same ritual, and she lost 7 pounds of stubborn belly fat the first 3 days, and another 22 pounds 1 month later, going from this to this, while completely flattening her belly, reversing the painful symptoms of arthritis, and permanently eliminating all frustration she had about her weight. The greedy drug companies don't want you to know about this simple, all-natural, unconventional breakthrough that delivers a total body transformation with results you can see in just one single day, and has been proven to prevent heart attacks and diabetes while reversing and erasing any sign of weight or age-related health issues, making you lose a pound per day of pure belly fat while cleaning your arteries, eliminating type 2 diabetes, and restoring your energy, vitality, elasticity of your skin and joints, and even your sex drive. This is shocking to hear. However, in 3 minutes, you're also going to discover the 2 revealing facial features that you can see the instant you look in the mirror that will immediately tell you if you are at risk of having a fatal heart attack, especially if you are carrying more than 5 or 10 pounds of stubborn belly fat. This little-known warning sign may be the difference between you living or dying in the next few months, so stay with my story until the end so you can find out what this facial characteristic is and what you must do if you have it. Before discovering this new breakthrough, Dan and Sylvie had no idea how a surprisingly simple ritual that costs literally pennies per week and takes less than 2 minutes melts away 1 pound per day of stubborn belly fat and could have saved them from the near fatal event that happened in the airplane that day. Had they known this information, they would never have missed the 3 bizarre, silent, and hidden warning signs that you think are harmless and yet are destroying your metabolism and hormonal systems, especially in men and women over age 35, causing abnormal and deadly fat storage around your belly and vital internal organs. You may experience one of these symptoms today, so pay very careful attention to what I am telling you. And if that isn't enough to make you realize that the next 3 minutes will change your life, let's not forget the one common food that you believe is healthy and are consuming daily is forcing your body to store up to a pound of pure belly fat every 48 hours and triggered the sudden heart attack that nearly took Dan's life that fateful day. I must urge you to take immediate action because you are about to discover how a hidden condition made worse by flying in an airplane, driving in traffic, or even walking up a flight of stairs is causing you to gain deadly belly fat while putting you at risk for sudden heart attack, heart disease, and diabetes, and why this one simple method has been covered up by unethical drug companies who choose profits over truth. Dan and Sylvie struggled with frustration over their belly fat and symptoms of diabetes and arthritis for years, despite having tried prescription drugs, exercise classes, workout gadgets, and every diet known to man. Yet it was a heart attack at 35,000 feet that led them to the doorstep of a brilliant European doctor whose unusual advice would uncover the truth and change their lives forever. Had Dan and his wife not found this life-saving miracle breakthrough in the nick of time, they would still be putting their lives on the line every single time they flew in an airplane or even drove a car. They would also be continuing to gain pounds of embarrassing belly fat every week by following the outdated and ridiculous advice of TV diet programs, snake oil salesmen, and drug-pushing Western doctors whose education is funded by the drug companies and designed to keep you sick and addicted. And I promise you this, you are going to be filled with disgust when you hear one doctor break his code of silence to reveal the truth behind those prescription drug commercials you see on TV, and the one true cause of deadly belly fat, heart disease, and diabetes. And yes, they are all caused by the exact same thing that you will discover in this short presentation. However, the most compelling story of all is the miracle body transformation and healing breakthrough experienced by my father-in-law Dan after he suffered a heart attack at 35,000 feet that forced the plane to have an emergency landing in Germany, where he would meet the doctor who would save his life and help him lose 39 pounds in a little over 4 weeks, and his wife lose 29 pounds while reversing any signs of heart disease and diabetes. This shockingly effective, fast, and simple 2-minute ritual will have you looking and feeling literally decades younger and can be done in the comfort of your own home without the use of drugs or prescriptions of any kind. There are no special exercise gadgets to buy, nor will you be required to perform any strenuous workouts or pay for pricey supplements month after month. Best of all, this will work for you and any man or woman over the age of 35 who is concerned about heart disease, diabetes, and declining energy levels and absolutely must lose those stubborn pounds of dangerous belly fat gathering in and around the middle of your body, putting you at risk of early death. To put it bluntly, give me your full attention for the next few minutes. If not, you risk missing out on the one piece of critical information that could save your life like it did Dan and his wife. I am going to share everything with you, including the simple 2-minute ritual that is scientifically proven to eliminate 1 pound per day of dangerous belly fat, clear away harmful plaque from your arteries, increase sex drive and youthful hormonal balance, while significantly reducing your risk from diabetes and high blood pressure in as little as 1 day from now. This is precisely what happened to Rachel from Dallas. She lost more than 25 pounds and 8 inches from her waist alone. Her doctor was also shocked when he was able to get her off dangerous blood pressure medications that were putting her at risk for further heart problems and even death. Or how about Tim from New York, who used this ritual to melt away 100 pounds in 12 weeks while saving himself from a lifetime of dangerous diabetes drugs and blood pressure medications? Or Susan from Miami, who used the same simple ritual you are about to discover to lose over 20 pounds in 29 days. Here is what Rachel had to say about her success. The information you share in your presentation has changed my life and health forever. What was most helpful to me was the part near the end where you described the simple ritual I used to lose 25 pounds of deadly belly fat and get off of my dangerous prescription drugs. Of course, I was skeptical at first. However, after losing almost 10 pounds in the first week, I was convinced. I am now on track to achieving my goal of losing 40 pounds by the end of next month. It couldn't be easier. Thank you.